What's going on, guys? Cam here, back again with another video. In this one, I want to talk about how making over 60K per month has changed me. Now, this is a pretty sensitive topic that not a lot of people talk about, but I feel like it's something that needs to be shared. And this video is going to be much action. It's just going to be me being completely transparent and completely straightforward with my thoughts and opinions. But with that, let's get right into the video. As you guys may know, going from working at Starbucks, doing all these odd jobs, to now making over 60K a month, it can definitely change a person's perspective and a person's opinions. I obviously wasn't making all this money before. It took a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. By the end of the day, I'm very blessed to be in the position where I'm at today. But a question that I get a lot, and people that are probably wondering, is how has money changed me? And personally, I don't think I changed one bit from, when I was going in, working at Starbucks, doing all that stuff when I was 16, 17 years old, to now being 19 years old in e-commerce out in Miami, doing my thing. I really just don't think it changed me. The only thing that I know for a fact that, quote unquote changed me was that I now became a better person. I became better financially, and just a lot of things that kind of go together with both of those things. So I want to cover two main topics in this video. And the first one that a lot of people have mixed opinions about is, can money buy happiness? Now, in my opinion, I do think money can buy some sort of happiness, and I'm going to explain my theory with it. I think of money as a tool for happiness. Having a large sum of money isn't going to necessarily make you happy. For example, let's say you're someone that might struggle with depression or something like that, and someone comes and hands you $1 million. That's not necessarily going to make you happy and all this stuff. So I don't think in that aspect it makes you happy. But I do think that having an abundance of money, being able to be financially free and doing what you want, does eliminate problems that can definitely make you unhappy. For example, if you're someone that struggled with bills and everything like that, let's say you're only making maybe like $3,000 a month, you're not really making any more, and you're struggling so heavy with bills, that's definitely gonna make you unhappy. You have credit card debt, that's gonna make you unhappy. You not being able to go out to eat, do the things that you want, that's not gonna make you unhappy. So I really think that money is a tool to solve problems in regards to those things. When I was growing up, my parents were pretty middle class, so we didn't really struggle with too many things, but it was very normal. We couldn't, go do a lot of things, but we were comfortable enough to where we always had food on the table and had the necessary stuff. But in my experience, with the amount of money that I make, I really do think money can buy happiness. Because, for example, I'm able to go out and not go and spend money on a ton of crazy things like Gucci, luxury stuff. Now, I do have those things as tokens of achievements or whatever you want to call it. But in one aspect that money makes me happy is, it might sound a little weird, but with food genuinely makes me happy. Eating good foods, waking up in the morning, being able to go to Starbucks, being able to go get an acai bowl every single morning, going to the grocery store, not having to look at price tags, being able to get a bunch of really healthy foods that you don't have to go and buy fast food all the time. That makes me happy, and it'll make you feel better too. Let's say you're on a strict budget and you are the person that tends to go out, eat fast food, you're not gonna feel as good inside, and that's not gonna make you as happy as going in and feeding your body the right type of foods. For me, I have a lot of supplements that I take that honestly cost me around $300 a month just to have and maintain, but those supplements make me feel better, everything like that. Eating fruits, vegetables, lean meats, everything like that, that makes me super happy and I feel super good. But outside of food, going in, there's a lot of people that work a job, and I'm not saying working a job is bad, or going to college, and I'm not saying going to college is bad, but that's not what a lot of people want to do. Not everyone wants to go to college, work a job. In my opinion, I think most people don't want to do that. And if they had the choice to make their own schedule, they had a choice to do what they want, they'd be much more happy. They'd be much more happier to go in and make their own schedule, do what they want, than have to go work 40 hours a week, live Monday through Friday the same exact way, every single day, and I just don't think that really makes people as happy as doing something on their own. I mean, just think about it. If you told someone that they had to go work X amount of hours, they get paid for the amount of time they put in, or would you rather go get paid for the results that you get? Which one would they rather do? Obviously, they'd rather get paid to produce results, not how much time they go produce results for someone that's making that top dollar. So having money allows you to do that. Having money allows you to go out, do these amazing things, not have to go to work, wake up when you want, create your own schedule. You know, it's been a couple years since I had to go to work or do anything like that. So me being able to make the choices that make me happy and not being held on these quote unquote choices of going to a job, that makes me happy. So can money buy happiness? I definitely think so. And the people that disagree otherwise, those are the people that haven't been in the position of having more than the average person. So they haven't experienced both realms of going, working a job, doing all this, and then being able to have not a large amount of money, but enough money to where you don't have to work, you don't have to go do these stuff that you don't want to do. And the second thing is that I don't have to go do things that I don't want to, and this kind of relates back to the previous point. I don't have to go work a job, I don't have to go report to a boss, I don't have to do all these things that other people might have to just to collect a paycheck. So in regards of making the money that I do now, it allows me to do what I want, being able to go out when I want, and not have to go report to someone that tells me how I'm gonna live, you know, a quarter of my life. I just don't think, you know, with having one life, being able to have all these opportunities in the world right now, being in 2021, there's so many opportunities to go in, do what you want, be able to make a full-time income online, that, you know, it's changed me, and it's changed me for the better. Because at the end of the day, if you told me that I had the choice to go back to Starbucks, work there being a barista for however long, going to college, being set up on that path, or I had the opportunity to make even more but create my own schedule, obviously which one do you think I would pick? Because I remember back in high school going and doing these AP classes, doing all this stuff, trying to set myself up for college. It's not something that I wanted to do. Now, it might be something that other people realistically want to do, but it's not something that I wanted to do. And that's why I took action to go in and start my online business, so I don't have to do things that I didn't want to. Because ultimately, you making choices that you don't want to do is gonna make you unhappy, or it's not gonna make you as happy as obviously doing what you want to do. So all in all, there's a lot of mixed opinions about how money can change someone and everything like that, but this is really my kind of final thoughts with it and about a person. If you were a bad person without money and everything, you didn't have the right morals, you made bad choices, and you went up, you came up and you got money, you're now just gonna be a person with money still making those bad choices. So I don't think money makes you a bad person. You were already a bad person before you made money. On the other hand, you can have someone that is an amazing person that does, you know, almost everything right, and they come up, they make money, and they use that money to do more good, and that doesn't necessarily change you. The only thing that changed was the amount of numbers in your bank account. So has money changed me? 100% it has, and it changed me for the better. And I can tell you for a fact that if you're in my position or anything like that, right? If you're in college, if you're graduated from college, working a job, you're in high school, whatever position you're in, just know that there's always a way out. And if you put your mind to it, you can definitely do it, because it does take a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of consistency. But just know that if you really put your mind to something, it will pay off in the end. And that's really it for this video. I didn't want to come on and start ranting for another 15 minutes, because I could talk about this for hours and hours, but that's obviously not what I want to do. I feel like I had to make this video for you guys because it's something that a lot of people have asked me a lot on Instagram, in person. People have always asked me, hi, how has money changed you? Did you become a different person? And everything like that. So I really just had to address it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.